Electronics Cooling Solutions is a company that provides thermal management for companies in the electronics industry. We work in a very broad range of products. We're working on package level design as well as design related to data center. We're also working with telecom, with consumer products, with medical, and with automotive companies. We build models at two levels. We build architectural level models that are mostly designed to test or determine the feasibility of a design direction. And then we also build more detailed models to execute essential details of the design. The design process is fairly complex, and especially today, is really schedule constrained. These simulation tools, like Flowtherm XT and Flowtherm, are extremely valuable because they shorten the design cycle significantly. Prior to the availability of these tools, an extreme amount of experimental work was required in the design process. Using these tools, the amount of experimental work is significantly reduced. Some of the things that we find especially useful about Flowtherm XT is that it really reflects the actual geometry of the products. When you're dealing with clients, and especially clients that are not so technical, the visual aspect of the work that we're showing is extremely important. They understand that this is their product. If they see a lot of square boxes and rectangular boxes, their reaction is, this is not our product, and they may actually question the validity of the analysis. This is interesting because in some respects, because you're dealing with sometimes not so technical people, they have a completely different way of looking at things that how engineers might look at it, where the square boxes are perfectly good to an engineer. The quality of the software, the experience of the users has matured to the point where extremely good work can be done just using simulation tools. Of course, we always like to do some type of experimental work in order to have a validation or calibration of the CFD work that we're doing. And we see these trends continuing. A lot of work is being done to make these tools more efficient and faster. So I imagine that going forward, we're going to get even better use of the tools in terms of being able to look at all the possibilities for how a product might function in the field, and which is something you can't possibly do in an experimental bench.